Hi, welcome to the Get Missed Toy. I'm your host, James Hart, and with me is...
Bill Duncan.
And he's back from his dental work, and he's ready to talk about drama series on the Get Missed Toy. Drama series of yesteryear or of today. I guess it's a loose definition because... What is a drama series and what isn't? Like where does it cross the line? Like is Quantum Leap a drama series or?
What was Barbie? Like Barbie dolls? And
Let's just call them all drama series, whatever we think of, unless it's way out there. Like Star Wars isn't really. I guess Star Wars is a drama series, isn't it?
It's called a space opera.
Yeah.
That's like more kind of has a storyline actually. Yeah. I mean, Star Wars is in Star Trek. They're all pretty much like, wow, especially the ones that started on TV. I mean, Star Trek has had like 20 movies or something like that, even more. When you look at all the stuff they've done over the years with certain franchises. I mean, they made a lot of money in the 80s with the introduction of the cliche storylines and soap operas. It's kind of funny. Because Days of Our Lives was like, it's crazy. Like, everybody who was in high school at the time thought it was, oh, it's so trippy. No, like Marlene getting possessed by the devil, and it's all evil and fucked up. And then there's like two people, like there's two Johns, but there's like it's one John. Like they have these weird kind of storylines that keep you intrigued, that you want to find out more. Like even with Young and the Restless and having like identical characters looking like this. Yeah, they have like in soap opera the Doppelgatti kind of like evil twin thing. Yeah. Totally cliche. The whole evil twin. I don't know, it's funny though.
You mentioned some old ones, Young and the Restless, that's pretty old, isn't it? Is that still playing? On TV?
Yeah, it is.
It is? Wow.
My grandfather even liked to watch it, yeah. I don't know, they said they were like cosmetic, but I always thought they were like secretly a drug company. But it's a Barbie doll kind of like, oh, makeup and all that stuff. It's for girls that like want to play Barbie in real life, so they'll figure. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. And there's been an interesting run with certain soap operas. Like, there's some that that have no bearing on TV anymore, or it's nowhere near. Because it's basically live television in a way, and in the sense that even overseas with different British franchises like EastEnders and Coronation Street, and of course Doctor Who. And Doctor Who went on for a good, I mean they cancelled it in '89. But it was everywhere on like YTV in America. But yeah, they kind of stopped making ones for a while, and then they relaunched it, and now it just looks way too glossy. But it's so good.
So do you think these shows will survive, or like which ones do you think will survive, and which ones will be like nobody's gonna leave the space for them?
Well, a timeless story of adventure and discovery or something like that, or how everyone has those days that are so dramatic, but then when you look back, it's just not that dramatic, or not thinking it's like, or not even taking it seriously in a way. And with the whole idea of like reality television with like Big Brother and all that, like throwing mud around, and I don't know. The whole idea of like reality TV to me is just a complete American idea that
Well, how do you see the future of TV? Like, what's gonna the major drama series that I think of is Breaking Bad. I watched that. That was really, it was entertaining and it's definitely like drama. Definitely like a drama series.
It's the same thing with The Sopranos.
Yeah.
And yeah, their stuff is good, and yeah, I mean, they have so much material now. Even though they're off the air, there's a lot of like shows that still kind of live on, like even Freaks and Geeks. If you haven't seen that yet, I recommend it.
Yeah,
it's a kind of interesting, like high school based in like the early 80s, almost like on 81. Yeah, and it documents like the nerds and the and the freaks, which is like Seth Rogen and that other kid that's always with them too. But yeah, I mean, even like way back when, people even were amazed with like how good My So-Called Life was. But her show only lasted for like one season or two. And then, then they say, okay, pull the plug. And people go, why? Would it got more like popular as things progress? Like dropping a band or dropping a show.
What would you say would be what your favorite drama series?
Well, like I said, space opera, like Doctor Who and stuff. Yeah. Space opera still appeals to me. Yet at the same time, I mean, there's so many cliches with daytime that it's understandable that, I don't know, there are some pretty interesting soap operas other than the normal, like, space operas. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of weird storylines. Cliches half the time, because you'd see it be ripped off and on another kind of like soap opera.
Have you ever seen a show called
Dallas?
Firefly?
That was good. Dallas was actually... Dallas was a good show. Dallas.
Yeah. I think my grandparents watched that when I was younger, yeah.
Yeah.
And I watched it too. Yeah, Who Killed JR, was it? And then he turned out he was like buried under, like, in the playground, underneath the merry-go-round in the cement. And there was a crack in the cement, and they're like digging him up. I'm like, hurry up and find the body. Yeah.
Yeah, but then they realize, oh, it's all a dream. It was like in the shower. That's another thing, I think. Another storyline they had. Yeah. Oh, wake up in the shower. I don't know. That's the thing with dreaming and people having like everyday kind of things they have to like do and say. That's what basically soap operas are, day in, day out, of people just having a bit of a easier time or a harder time, and people are intrigued, so they watch you. And it's getting with the reality stuff. It's like, yeah, the Truman Show. That's an actual technical like delusion, even similar to Shutter Island. So yeah, Shutter Island. I mean, yeah.
So what are some of the things about a drama series that are appealing? Like what is good about drama? Is it the realism?
Yeah, it's to the point where you might not completely like it, but you're still intrigued to watch it till it ends, because you want to see how it happens. What you're intrigued, you want to see more. You want to see how things solve compared to other solutions.
But wouldn't you find like film noir where it's like a dead end, the bad endings? Wouldn't you find that, isn't that more realistic, or no?
I don't know. I mean,
like because usually, I don't know about soap operas, but usually like drama series they're pretty like happy endings, aren't they? Maybe I'm wrong because it is drama.
Like I was saying about, if you can turn one of your characters into Satan, and that's Days of Our Lives, and that happened to Marlene. These are like weird ass, like cliche kind of soap opera ideas that you thought they would already been done. But it's funny. It just like goes from one thing to another. Because I don't know, back in high school, we were all, oh, Satan, oh, it's cool, it's so cool to be friggin' possessed. Get the Exorcist kind of bullshit. Yeah.
Exorcist? I want the demons to come into my head.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I don't know. And there's also been a lot of weird kind of like soap operas that didn't last, but they were still kind of interesting. Like there was this one, I think it was like, I forget the name of it, but it had like these witches and stuff, and their storylines were kind of weird too. So Santa Barbara was one of the other ones I was exposed to when I was little. And Santa Barbara was like, only lasted like 4 or 5 years maybe. I don't know, less than that maybe. And then there's like General Hospital. And then there was also like The Bold and the Beautiful, All My Children, and or like Another World. And then, these things are just kind of repeating themselves, even if they aren't even on. Because one soap opera copies another, I think, anyways. So even if one like gets canceled, another one takes its place.
Even like Knight Rider and MacGyver and Quantum Leap, those are dramas, weren't they?
Yeah, but those are more like family-oriented or male-oriented, and at the same time, it's just, I mean, people think that women are completely boring, and they like to talk a lot, and they have gossip, but boys just want bang, 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 and then like car chases and fighting ninjas, and I mean, come on. Or when I was very little, I remember the first actual General Hospital I watched, and it was so intriguing. Like they were fighting on like a gondola. This is General Hospital, and it was such a friggin' intense. This is when I was even little still, but I just remember that's like, wow, the perfect like coolest kind of soap opera show I've ever seen. But that was because I was a little guy intrigued by Bang Bang. So sometimes they can increase the volume when it comes to man stuff, but yeah.
Do you see your life as a drama series?
Yeah, I mean, my life is kind of interesting and weird. I try and write down what I can, because being a writer pays off, hopefully. I don't know.
What drama series are you watching now?
Oh, let me think. Game of Thrones, of course. I was able to get a box set this Christmas, and that was nice. I watch that still here and there. I know you do.
Yeah. What do you think of it?
Like I was saying, it intrigues me that I want to keep watching it, even if I get paranoid. I don't know. I used to be the type of kid that would like, oh, something bad is going to happen. Change the channel.
Yeah.
And then, and it usually was because my sisters were watching something so scary. Or just, I don't want to see the end outcome of it. No, change the channel.
I like a lot of the dialogue in Game of Thrones. It's well written. It's interesting.
Well, because of all the Hobbit and how fantasy is making really kind of science fiction is kid stuff. It's not even fantasy is where it's at, supposedly. Any nerd could tell you that and just say, wow. Even Enterprise was like in the past, in a sense. With Scott, the kid from Quantum Leap. And he was a good captain. I like Janeway and also Picard, but of course, the great Bill Shatner. He's like my idol. He's awesome. He's cool.
And House of the Prairie?
Or like Highway to Heaven, yeah.
Highway to Heaven, I remember that. That was, what's his name, Michael Landon, I think?
Yeah.
He was the dad on House of the Prairie.
Yeah.
And he was
pretty
in Highway to Heaven, he was an angel that would come down and like help someone out in their life. Like Quantum Leap kind of, wasn't it?
He got help from his friend, Mr. Edwards. And he was also from Whittle House. The kid with the beard, yeah. Old man talking with fine old man. Wash his face in a frying pan.
Did you watch a lot of Chips?
No, more like Bionic. Like Bionic Woman or Bionic Man.
Wow.
That was more better. I mean, T.J. Hooker and all that. Yeah, here and there, maybe. Who knows? T.J. Hooker, but yeah. You gotta remember, even these, like, actors who you assume are always in, like, science fiction, but you're so intrigued when they're actually in serious dramas. It's funny.
Do you remember The Exterminator? He was an old guy. He was an old guy, and he was like a detective kind of.
Oh, Equalizer or something like that. Yeah,
that was it. Yeah, sorry. Equalizer.
Yeah, he actually thought an actual crime scene was a TV scene he was supposed to act in. And they're like, what the hell, buddy? This is an actual crime scene. Why are you here? He thought they were actually filming him. And it's like, what? So he must have been on something. That was way back in like the mid-80s or so. Like, that's another thing. Yeah, Entertainment Tonight. Like really gross mainstream fucking garbage with like celebrities, paparazzi, all that bullshit.
So what's the greatest moment in the drama series? Like, what do you remember as the greatest scene ever?
Well, it might be overkill, but like the second last episode of Breaking Bad, where of course half his face, yeah. I mean, everybody would say that, yeah, but it was still intrigued me how it looked and like creepy. Whoa, it just blew me away. But
speaking of which, like, what are your thoughts on like people giving spoilers, or do you think? Because I've done shows where I like talk about a book and I'll like say like everything that's in the book, and like because I think that like you're not gonna read it because it's not your interest. Yeah. So I don't care. But what do you think about what do you think about that? Do you give spoilers or no?
I understand why they would say, yeah, because sometimes you're like, oh man, I saw that coming. I didn't want to see that coming. That's why, like, reading a book is kind of interesting.
Yeah.
And why you shouldn't, like, skip to the end first and then go backwards. I don't know. Even with friggin', like, Bizarro and, I don't know.
But I think it's possible to work around it and talk around without giving away the
secrets or the
enjoyment of the book or movie or drama series or whatever it is. You can still kind of, as long as you don't go into great detail and just start telling the exact story. But who has that kind of memory? Some of the photographic memory. I don't have a photographic memory. Do you?
No, I mean, I don't know. I think
you had to pause. Do you really have a photographic memory?
No, it's just I also understand the whole Truman Show and the reality shit and all that other stuff.
Yeah,
but I don't know. For me, I think the 23rd is going to be a drama, an event to see what happens. It's only a few weeks away. Muhahaha. So yeah, they're all saying that all the drama and stuff. It's interesting just to watch the news because of drama and what's basically been bubbling beneath us without us even really knowing in a way that we could even be documented like a friggin' soap opera, which is gross. I hope we're canceled, kind of thing. We're only like, yeah.
What do you think of that show that has the Octomom with like the whole bunch of kids?
Owl TV or something, or
There's a big scandal going on. One of them is like said some stuff and then he retracted it or something, and I'm not really sure what the story is, but it's been in the news.
oh,
I
okay.
think his name's Josh Duggar,
Oh,
but I don't know much about it.
oh.
I thought you might know because you're into TV more.
Not as much as you would think, actually.
No?
So yeah, no. I mean, I watch my computer more than I watch actual TV.
Yeah.
Like I said, there's too much of that reality shit. And it's just overkill. And I don't know. There are some good shows that came out of that. Like, of course, like the Trailer Park Boys and how
Yeah.
they kind of, that whole kind of serious, this is a reality show, but I don't know. It's like trying to ignore cameras when cameras are right in front of you. I also think that maybe like Martian cameras exist. Like aliens have like invisible cameras and they're watching us and they're like, ooh, we're the visitors, we're the great people to come get you. Yeah, but of course, during the 80s on 85 or 84, V. Yeah, and they brought it back too, but it was just, yeah, lizard people. And V was such an intriguing show too. Even when I was little, I remember watching V. And then I actually read the book because my mom had copies of like the whole kind of franchise with those books.
Well, we have about 6 or 7 minutes left. Any thing you want to wrap up, or anything we missed, or do you want to move on to talking about coming shows?
Alright, you have some good ideas. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I've been kind of gloom and doom thinking that the end is going to come.
Yeah.
But even still, I mean, yeah, we both have good ideas. We'll have to see you in the next little while. I have been Bill Duncan, and this is...
Well, it's not over. It's still
Oh.
we still have 5 minutes
How
left. I'm just
okay.
giving the heads up that it's almost over.
Okay.
But yeah, we're gonna talk about future shows. You're saying the September 23rd. What is that? We're gonna do a show on that, I guess.
Yeah.
Coming pretty soon because September 3rd's coming, and we don't want to like not warn people what's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's,
Which is
I
what-
don't know. People just want to make drama, and they're just hoping that, they're like kind of making a backwards lie. A lie that hasn't happened, but it did happen, so yeah. Or even the Battle of Los Angeles when they were going ape shit on those UFOs. It's funny.
So do you want to do the next show on September 23rd?
We'll do it
not on
the end of
September
the world,
23rd, but
gloom and
about
doom
about
yeah,
September 23rd.
let's just talk about the end of the world.
The end of the world.
As we know it,
Next show.
905. Yeah, next show. I'll let you end the show instead.
And then we can talk about lighter subjects, like what if it doesn't happen?
Yeah. And sorry for taking away your announcer kind of, you can end the show, I can.
Well, yeah, it's kind of hard for both of us to be able to do it. But I was just looking at the time because if we have too short of shows, then it's not good.
Right.
But
Not a lot of brain farts today, though.
no. But yeah, you can close the show now. I guess it's.
Well, this has been Bill Duncan, and with me is...
James Hart. And this is...
You've been watching The Get Miss Toy.
The Get Miss Toy.